Hey guys, welcome back to the Twenteen podcast. I'm your co-host Caroline.
Co-host Kimmie.
And today we're doing a
Am I the Asshole? I was very excited for this one.
Classic love.
Classic. It's so good. It's so good. All right, should we just jump right into it?
Yeah.
I only preferenced this. Like, I only skimmed it because I also still wanted our reactions to be, or at least my reaction to be like fresh. I know you wouldn't have known, but I definitely wanted my reaction to be fresh because I was like, I don't want to give it away. But I'm kind of nervous. I just realized I would have to read on the podcast. No, it's okay. I can read. I can read.
You start. Am I dog?
I'm not gonna hold you. In school, that was like the worst thing is when they picked on that person. And I get it. They need more practice to read out loud.
Practice in the closet. Please close the door.
I used to be like,
I don't want to hear you. I'm so sorry. I don't want to hear you struggle.
Like,
I'm trying to get the experience. I'm trying to understand the story.
And it was always a good book. It was always a good book. It was
always a good story.
I was here like
the bell jar. Yeah, it was the lottery, and they over here stuttering through it. No, this is the best story. Okay,
I hated that. I hated that popcorn reading and shit because it would always be that one person
who gets the reveal. And you know, like, they get the full reveal and everything.
3 chapters in, you still hearing him stutter, her stutter, bro. It used to piss me off. All right, I'm not like that. I hope not. Shit, I'll talk all this shit.
If you are, I'm snatching this so fast. I'm like, listen, guys, I won't do that to you.
All right, ready? Mm-hmm. It's called Am I the Asshole for Not Wanting My Sister at My Wedding Since She Is in a Wheelchair and Will Take Up All of the Spotlight?
Yo, wait.
Yes, we're starting off good. My sister, 26, has been on and off out of the hospital. I'm going to call my sister Anna. Anna got cancer when she was just 15 and was able to beat it. Ever since, she has been having growths, and anytime one appears, we are worried about the cancer coming back. My issue is that she always makes these announcements that she needs to go to the doctors again at the worst times. At the beginning, I thought it was just bad timing, but it just happens so many times when I hit a milestone. My graduations, my birthdays, my engagement party, anytime she makes an announcement she needs to go back to the hospital, my whole family will flock to her. I have had many birthday dinner turn into my relatives flocking to her for the whole night. I had a dinner party to announce my wedding date for my relatives. It was going so great and it was a fun time until Anna told mom she needs to go back to the hospital. Soon everyone forgot about the reason for the dinner party and it was quiet. My aunt even stepped in to do a prayer for Anna. Another event was taken over. I went low contact with her after that. She was invited to the wedding and it is in 2 weeks. I learned today she is an on and off in a wheelchair from my mom / Anna. She will need to take it just in case for the wedding. I asked if the rest of the family was informed and she told me no. I told both of them they need to inform them. They told me they don't want to worry them and won't do that. I had enough and told them you need to tell them before my wedding. Again, a no. I then informed Anna is not invited. This started a huge argument about how I'm a dick, and my point is that I am sick of her stealing the spotlight. That what will happen if she rolls in with a wheelchair. Edit, I'm going to do a mass blast to all my relatives saying she's in a wheelchair and unsure if she will be able to make it to my wedding. Keep my sister in their thoughts and prayers. I'm getting ahead of this. Thoughts?
I think that maybe there's like a part of like jealousy playing into it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I would kind of be pissed too if like everything that I'm excited about is like overshadowed.
Yeah.
At the same time,
she never in like this person, I'm guessing that the person that wrote it is a woman. Mm-hmm. The person that wrote it has never said like she's gone to the hospital and like she was fine. Because if she like,
I mean, she must be deteriorating. Because if she's getting into a wheelchair status,
that's where I would be like, oh no, she's not invited to the wedding. Because like, oh no, you just think it's a fucking
Yeah.
Like, you just want to steal my attention.
Yeah.
She has not once been like, yes, every time she's gone to the hospital or says she had to go back to the hospital, like, it wasn't for true.
I think also maybe the girl in the wheelchair is maybe like, well, everybody's here right now, so might as well just tell them what's going on because everybody's here in the moment.
I think that's
and
what
she's
always
probably
happens.
not realizing that she's, you know,
Yeah.
doing that. Honestly, maybe she should just have a conversation with her and be like, you know, like every time you announce it's during like my birthday, or you know, I'm just concerned that I wanted to happen at my wedding.
I don't think that Anna, the sister, is doing it maliciously.
Yeah.
I think it's just every single time that the family comes together, she's like, oh, well, it's a perfect time to tell them that I'm fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick, dead,
that
dying.
is getting worse.
Yeah.
I'm in a wheelchair now.
The author of that never said, yeah, and Anna was faking it. Like, they've gone to the hospital and like the doctor's been like, bitch, you are overreacting. Go fucking back home. Like, it doesn't seem like that. And for her to need a wheelchair now, I think it's getting worse. Like, I think her sickness is getting worse. And it's kind of fucked up for you to be like, oh my God.
And honestly, like, having cancer is all encompassing. Like, that's like, it's not just you who's like having the experience. Yeah. Obviously you're more, you know, involved in it because you have the cancer, but it's your whole family too. You know, it's like a premeditated death. You know what I mean? It's like
is.
You grieve for way longer when somebody has cancer because you expect that they're most likely not going to survive. You know,
what's that like poetic saying where it's like you're marked for death? Like, you having cancer, you're like marked for death. Like death's already put like your name in his fucking book, and he knows the time, but you're just waiting. Yeah, like it must be so nerve-wracking.
So you're already like grieving life.
Yeah. I don't think. I feel like the author is the asshole. I know, like, on Reddit they say they're not.
I was about to say, I don't even think she's an asshole. I think she's just not understanding. I think she's just not understanding.
I think she's the asshole because it's like, if that's your sister, I think you should have been able to come to her at some point and be like, hey, yo, every fuck time, bro, like, what's going on? Like, I feel like
maybe she doesn't know how to like bring that up because she is sick, and she's like, she doesn't want her sister to be like,
your wedding, you're
mad
like,
at her.
You're not coming because you're bringing a fucking wheelchair. So your wedding, when you know everybody, like distant relatives and everything is coming, instead of you just having this conversation with your sister, you wait till you're having this wedding to be like, you're not invited.
So she told her that.
She told her twice that she has to like tell the family. And I think the sister was just like, bro, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Oh. So that shows to me that like the sister's unaware of that it always happens. Right. So again, I feel like you should have had that conversation from the jump for the sister to be like, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm just in a wheelchair. It's not that big of a deal.
But then also she had that conversation with her. Then
she just had a conversation saying that you have to tell everybody you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
and she didn't. And the sister
didn't explain
herself
why.
And the sister herself was just like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah. And then she said she did it again, and she was just like, bro, it's why the fuck am I doing that?
I'd be like, if you're pressuring me that much to like not be in a wheelchair,
I just like
I just won't come.
But my thing is, I would be like, bro, what's like your issue?
I'm already in a wheelchair. I'll sit my ass down.
But I feel like the author definitely is like withholding way too much.
She probably is.
She should have been talked to her sister, because I have a little sister and me and her are very close. I think I would have been talked to her. Like, I think like the third time I see that shit happen, I'm like, hey yo, is you dead or dying? Like, what the fuck are you going through? Like, every single time,
dead or dying?
Like, no, like, every single time, bro. And she'd be like, oh damn, my bad, I didn't realize. Yeah, because I feel like it would have been that simple. Because I think the sister Anna just does not realize that like it happens every time. Yeah, for her not to be aware of her being in a wheelchair would actually bring up something at the wedding. I just, honest to God, think she just doesn't know. And I feel like the author should at least let her know. Be like, hey yo, it's every fucking time, bro. Like, every time I do a birthday, a graduation, you come around with some, I'm sick. I'm tired of you saying that. I think it
also probably like plays into like their childhood, like, and also like dynamics of who's oldest and who's youngest. Because maybe it could be like an older sister thing where she doesn't feel like she was ever really cared for enough. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't feel like anybody ever paid attention to her, and now my sister's sick, and now everybody is paying attention to her even more. But you know what I'm saying?
But in the story,
and then now you're getting more frustrated because
I can see the frustration. But in the story, she literally says like her sister like had cancer when she was 15.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I did not hear that.
Yeah, in the beginning. So like it says, my sister, 26, has been on again, off again in the hospital. Anna had got cancer when she was 15 and was able to beat it. So ever since like she was 15, she had cancer, she beat it, and ever since then it's just on and on and off, on and off, and constantly in and out of the hospital. And she's 26 now. Like the she says my sister is 26 and in and out of the hospital. Like that's the first line she says. So this is like some years. Like I personally have had friends whose like parents like their mom had like breast cancer, and it was something where it's like, no, it's just on again, off again. Like you never know what's gonna creep back up. So every single time when you have like even like a sliver or something, you're like, I gotta go to the hospital. Yeah. Because I don't know if it's cancer. Yeah. Because that's like another thing too, where it's like sometimes what happens is like you may have like cancer in one part of your body, you beat that, and then it pops up in someplace else. Yeah. And it's just that constant fear of it could pop up someplace else. Yeah. Because like a lot of people like they would randomly have like lung cancer,
or it could take you very fast.
Yeah, it's especially because it's like, oh damn, you beat breast cancer, but here comes the fucking kidney cancer, or fucking lung or liver, like you know what I mean? Like, and it's like it'll take it like it will hit you in like in your liver or some shit and take you out, like you die. So it's like I think because she's been in and out of the hospital forever, I feel like it's kind of wrong for the author to be like, bro, like, come on, yeah. Because it's like she had cancer. She's just scared of it coming back. And it's not like she's going to the hospital and they're just sending her immediately back. It seems like her health is deteriorating, like we said, because it's like she now needs a wheelchair. Right. Because she probably can't stand up for long periods of time, which is fucked. And instead of you being like, damn, my sister can't even like enjoy herself at my wedding.
What was her name? The celebrity? I think it was I don't say Heidi Klum. I forgot what her name is, but she was deteriorating really fast. She had what was her name?
Was it Heidi Klum?
I don't think it's Heidi Klum.
I don't know. I can't help you there. A celebrity that had cancer.
No, she didn't have cancer. She had like cerebral palsy or something like that.
Yeah.
Celeb with
cerebral palsy. Yeah. But no, like honestly, I feel like
she's slowly dying.
But that's my thing.
Oh, Celine Dion. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Celine Dion is going through shit right now.
Yeah,
bro.
So Celine Dion, like for her, I think it was like her son's wedding or something like that. Yeah. I saw a video where they basically were like just holding her up to dance with, I think it was her son, because she's gone, she's going.
She's gone, bro.
And it's so fast too. I was like, I saw a picture of her recently. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I said now.
And that's my thing where it's like, instead of, I feel like in a weird way, it's like I get where like the author may want to be selfish because this is her wedding, like this is her thing. Yeah. But me, like, I'm not sure if the author is older or younger than this person, but me being a sister, I think
maybe older.
But me being a sister though, like even me being an older sister, if my younger sister couldn't have a good time at my reception, I would be worried. Like I would genuinely be worried and be like, damn, can you actually enjoy my like wedding? Yeah. Because this is like a happy time for me and you can't even stand up for long periods of time. Like I think that's where my mind would naturally go.
Goes down to the fact that she does not like her sister.
I don't think she does. I think honestly, because again, if every single time that like the family gets together, your health is just deteriorating, I think I would be more worried. Yeah. Like I don't think I would build up anxiety for those moments. I think I would just be like, damn, I hope she's okay. Right. Like even if she tells me, I hope she's okay. And it's not like she's doing it maliciously, because she even said like there's a time where they're doing something and they're like having a fun time and then like she'll say something. So it's not like she's purposely wanting to. It's like, damn, I don't want to ruin the fun time. Yeah, but and you know, like
sometimes like family members just come up and they start asking questions.
Yeah,
like,
because she said something about the aunt. Yeah,
like you don't even want to talk about it, and your family just be like, no, but how are you? Like genuinely, and then you have to spill the beans. Like you have to. Like, you can't just be there and like, oh, like I'll tell you later.
Yeah, she did say something about like
your family members get so they get so like
my aunt even stepped in to do a prayer for Anna. Like like. She said that she had a dinner party to announce the wedding date, and then Anna had said something along the lines of like, hey, she's sick, and then the aunt stepped in to do a prayer. I don't think you should be upset that your aunt was like, no, we need to pray about this. I think her health is that fucked where it's like, oh, we have to
right
pray.
Now is the time.
We have to pray. Especially since it doesn't seem like that's maybe a normal thing for the family, but for her aunt to feel compelled to be like, hey, yo, in the middle of this, we need to pray for your sister because her health is like going to shit. Yeah. And for her to be like, it's my wedding date, announce them. Like I've never heard like a dinner party to announce a wedding date though. I feel like that's a little bit extra. I'm gonna be honest, extra.
Maybe that's what they thought too, and they're like, she was like, well,
what is this for?
Okay.
a wedding date announcement.
Might as well just let her.
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Like, girl, relax. I don't care. Because I wouldn't have. I'm sorry. I'm not doing a wedding. I'm not doing a dinner party for like a wedding date announce.
I think my aunt did that.
That's so extra.
Yeah.
Oh. Nah,
Yeah, I
like
think
that's extra as fuck.
Yeah, I think that she like did, like, and she gave gifts and stuff like that. Like it was maybe it was
that's
like
cute.
yeah, but it was like the day before the wedding. Like it was just like a dinner or something like that.
No, that's like rehearsal dinner.
Oh.
What she said was there was a dinner party to announce her wedding date.
Oh.
That's weird. That's what I'm saying. It's not
Yeah.
a gender reveal. It's
Like
not
just
not a baby
send
shower.
the postcard out with the date for the wedding. Like it's not that hard.
That's what you do anyways. You're gonna have to do it anyways. So you
Yeah.
have a whole dinner party.
Yeah, I think maybe also like it could be a little bit embarrassing if she's like she has to be in a wheelchair. Like you're like maybe not all the family members know about her condition, like or every aspect of her condition, and you blasting her being like, no, like she has to be in a wheelchair for my wedding, guys. Why? Like just put some flowers up on a wheelchair,
My
put them
thing
on a
is,
wheel.
It's like, yeah,
put 'em on the
like
wheels
it's
and
not
roll her down the aisle.
I feel like it's personally not that deep. And so what if some family members come up to her and start talking to her?
Yeah.
So what, you expect your sister just be with what like that fuck all in the corner?
Yeah.
Just like sitting there drooling on herself.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yeah, stay in your place. It's my day. I get it's your day, and I feel like people need to understand. If it's a wedding, if it's a birthday, if it's whatever, if it's your fucking day, no one can take that from you. Like, I learned that from my Nana. My Nana, every year, she gives me the same speech every year for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically is, this is your day and don't let anybody take it away from you. And when I was like going through like middle school and shit, when I was getting bullied, like that used to actually like take me throughout the year.
Yeah.
Like that would get me throughout the year because I'm born in March. So I'd hear that shit, I'm like, okay. They can't take this away from me.
I can keep going.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
seriously.
Mhm.
But like but it makes sense though. It's my day,
Mhm.
and if I just keep up my attitude, no one can take that away from me. Like,
Yeah.
okay, boo-hoo, cry, like whatever. So I feel like it's your wedding day, and you shouldn't feel like your sister would take that away from you. It's a big, especially since people say like your wedding day is probably the fastest day in your life,
Yeah.
where everything just happens
It just
so quickly.
happens.
So I feel like you would really doubt
You know
if
what
you
it's
see
like?
fucking Uncle Bob talking to your fucking sister.
You probably won't see that even because
You
you're so
probably
busy.
won't.
Yeah.
You're so busy. Like you've been planning everything and whatnot. So now it's a day for everything to come together. I really doubt you should be
I think it's like honestly, a wedding day is pretty similar to a film shooting day. It's like
oh my,
so much chaos and it goes so
It
fast.
does.
It's like, oh my gosh, like you plan everything out
does.
and then you blink and it's done.
yeah.
And you're like,
I feel like it'd probably be longer though when we do like a feature.
when you
film.
do a feature film, yeah, because
it has to
you're
be
there for
longer.
days.
Yeah, for
But
short
even
films,
then,
it's like 2 days.
If you have a 2-day shoot or a 1-day
day
shoot, it's
bro,
just like,
a lot.
oh my god, next scene, let's get this done.
Yeah, it's like
you know?
13 hours
Yeah.
straight of just straight filming.
I
Energy
think that
crashes
prepares us for our
everywhere.
weddings, though. Like
It
we'll be so
probably
prepared.
would.
I'll probably be the calmest person on my wedding day.
We probably would
I'd be
be.
like, no stress.
It's okay.
Mwah.
Because film
No
sets
stress.
are very stressful. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
anybody has told you.
They're
Film
so
sets are so
stressful.
stressful.
And
Everything goes wrong.
Like
What
they
is that
have
called?
a saying, what could go wrong will go wrong in a film
It's
set.
no,
Like
it's a law.
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law. I was like, what's the Disney Channel TV show?
Yeah.
Murphy's Law. Yes.
Yeah, you have a whole TV
If
show
it's
about
gonna
it.
go wrong,
It's gonna
it
go
will
wrong,
go
baby.
wrong. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. It's gonna go wrong.
And that's
it's
why
so bad.
I feel like that probably also like helps me like be calm because I'm like
sometimes, yeah.
I'm like I'm expecting it
Like
to go wrong.
whatever.
Like I was expecting it to rain today, and I was like, I really hope it doesn't rain on these boards. And I said, you know what? I'm glad that I put those paper things over these boards.
Yeah,
because it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And I was like, you know, if it does, it does. Like,
If it
say
does,
I'll
it does. It's whatever,
At that point,
bro.
I'm gonna sit down and cry.
Yeah. All right. So final verdict is the author an asshole?
I don't think she's an asshole. I think she's just not understanding.
I think she's an asshole. That's crazy. I think personally she's an asshole. I think she needs to grow the fuck up. Grow the
I do
fuck
think
up.
that she needs to grow up.
Your sister is dead ass dying, and you're sitting here like,
I do think
My
that
wedding
she.
day.
No, I do see that, but like at the same time, I'm like, yeah, like she just wants to be a little selfish on her wedding day. Like, she wants to be as selfish as possible.
But at the same time, I doubt that like your sister's gonna like go down the aisle with her wheelchair, what the fuck ever, and everyone's like, "Stop the fucking wedding! Let me know why she's in." Like, no one's gonna do that. Like, she's gonna go down the. Like,
I think also calling attention to it is what makes the issue.
Yeah,
like calling attention. Like, if she just went on in a wheelchair with some flowers on the wheels and some okay,
like dress her up, make her look cute, like, and then everyone could ask her questions at the reception. Because guess what? They're probably not gonna talk. Like, you're
not gonna talk to you because you're talking to your husband sitting up there on your little stool.
You're talking to your husband. You talking to your friends. You having a good
cake.
time.
You're taking pictures.
You shaking ass on the fucking floor. Like, no, you're not gonna be worried about like fucking Aunt Karen coming up to you being like, "Oh, you know your sister's," and like, no.
Or it could also be that like she's just stressed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stressed about her sister passing away, so she has to put it into something else.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, being like, you have to tell the whole family you're in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, I don't like that part.
That's weird. Like, okay. I don't think I'm with the sister. I don't think that's necessary for me to tell.
At least she wrote it out and was like trying to figure out if she really was the asshole.
Yeah,
maybe somebody wrote it out and told her.
For her to sit there and be like, or maybe, edit, I'm doing a mass like email / text to like everybody. It's like, what's the reason?
Just don't.
I feel like that's gonna add more to like, they're probably gonna stop the wedding now. Like, before they probably wouldn't have, and now they're gonna stop the wedding. Be like, are you okay? Are you good? Do you need water? You need water
because everybody knows, right?
Exactly. I felt like if you just left it alone, just like how your sister wanted. First off, it looks like your sister doesn't even want to call attention to it in the first place.
That's what I was saying. I was like, what if she doesn't want the whole entire family to know? Like, maybe a immediate family knows, like a couple aunts and mom, dad.
She probably wasn't even going to talk to the people.
But not everybody in the whole world, you know. But
exactly. So I believe that she's an asshole. Caroline says no. She just doesn't think she's understanding. I just think she's not understanding. I don't know.
Also, I just feel like there's so much more when it like that comes to play when somebody's dying and somebody has cancer. It's like very stressful on everybody. And some people show very stressful. Some people show their ass. Like they show their ass. And it's like it's not about you, baby girl. It's not about you. But they're so emotional about it. It's about them. You get what I'm saying? Like, so
I don't know. I feel like me personally, I would try my hardest to make my like, you know, like those movies. Oh my god, what's that fucking movie called? And they got that girl from Game of Thrones in it, and it's like the guy that's in the wheelchair and he's like literally dying, and it's like basically like he's living the best. Oh god, I can't fucking remember.
Me and You.
It's not. I don't think it's that. Oh, hold on. I gotta look this up. Hold on. Cause like I remember watching this movie, and I knew Me Before You.
I was like, I know it's like something Me and You. Yeah,
that was a movie I did not want to watch. My little sister Gabby was watching it, and I came like halfway mark,
I never even watched that movie.
Watched it through the end, and I was so pissed off. I was like, why the fuck did you have me sit down here and watch this?
Did you cry?
She didn't. Oh yeah,
you cried.
He dies. Sorry, spoiler alert. He dies at the end.
I didn't know that.
No, he dies at the end. So like that's like the whole point of the movie. It's like he's basically like,
it's like Marley and Me.
I've never watched that movie. Oh. I knew it was a sad. I told you I don't watch sad movies.
Marley and Me was sad.
I don't watch sad movies. I have not watched that. I've never watched like this. Was it that Will Smith movie, like a 7 pound whatever? I've never watched
7 pound.
I don't know what the fuck it's called. 7 something.
Because I feel it so deeply after I watch it for days. I think about it and I'm like, wow. I'm like, I can't believe.
That's what happened with Me Before You.
You know what? You know what's so crazy? I feel like it's the same thing for social media. Like that's why I put like locks on my phone to not be on social media all the time. Yeah. Because I feel like hearing everybody's like horrible thing that happens to them. Yeah. It's like subconsciously fucks with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know it's
so funny. It's because
I can't hear it every day.
Yeah, no. Okay.
That you got smashed in the head with a brick. Like,
I'll be not, like, what? It's not
who would do
funny.
Something like that?
It's not funny. It's not funny. I always say it's funny when it's not funny. But like my heart is so sensitive where it's like if I see someone with like Down syndrome or autism to the point where like they just can't like function, I do cry in public.
I know you told me that.
I sit there and I cry, and it is the worst. Like it's not like a gentle cry. It's like boo hoo. Like in my chest is concaving kind of cry. Yeah, and it's just because I'm like, damn,
you're feeling compassion and empathy.
Yeah, like I know you've had a hard life, and you're gonna continue to have a hard life, and no one's just gonna give you like a little bit of break. Because I understand me not to give me a fucking break. I understand life not giving me a break because like I'm a fully fucking grown human being. Like nothing's really wrong. But
then did you see that TikTok about the guy? And he was like, my brother is literally like the happiest person on earth.
Yeah. Yes.
He has Down syndrome, but he's literally the happiest person on
I've
earth. He's like,
seen
don't think that he
that.
has a hard life, because he doesn't. He sneaks grilled cheese sandwiches.
It was his uncle. It was his uncle. It was a comedian. And he's like his uncle fucking sneaks
grilled cheese sandwich. Like, where'd you get this from? Like, yeah, like, you know.
I seen that, and then people were like, I'm gonna have to start living like a Down syndrome kid. And I was like, I think I need to too. Like, just like
pull out a grilled cheese. He's like, he doesn't like anybody else. Yeah, he doesn't like anybody else's grilled cheese. Yeah. He pulls out his own grilled cheese from where?
Don't know, but he's eating it.
It's like his dad's like, he's pulling it out. I know he's making them at night. He's like, I'm not making them at night. I'm making them at night.
Like, I need to live like that. Like, I get that, but oh my God, like, I need to live like that. That is like, I know, but like, it hurts my heart.
Yeah.
Oh God, it hurts my heart so bad.
I know.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Oh, this one, I read it and I was like, you're not the asshole. This one, I really said, the person's not an asshole, but okay. Also, people, like, have better grammar on fucking Reddit. I don't know what's happening. Like, that one was a little bit hard to read because I was like, she put, like, have when they shouldn't have been haves and shit like that. I'm not an English major. I should have been.
I love reading.
I love English. Okay. 45 female. Oh, fuck. My bad. Hold on. Let me start. Am I the asshole for kicking my daughter out of the house for being pregnant? This is a spicy one because she's a grown adult. I, 45 female, have a 27-year-old daughter. She has 6 kids between the ages of 10 years old to 11 months. There are 3 different fathers. She receives child support from 2 of them, and she is still with the 3rd one, and they have been together for 5 years. My daughter works part-time, and her fiance is a full-time chef. The funny part is, like, I'm such like an English nerd. Like, I'm sitting there, like, at this point, I'm rewriting the sentences for them because she said, "Is a chef full time?" That's not proper English, but sorry, babes, I love you. They have lived with us for the past year and a half due to getting evicted from their last home. The kids and them have been in our upstairs bedroom. There's 2, but that's still crowded for 6 children. They're constantly asking me help with the phone bills, and my husband and I have asked for no rent so they'd be able to save money to get a home, which I do not believe they were doing. I have to put up with loud voices throughout all hours and waking up at different hours to cater to children because I love my grandchildren. Mm-hmm. I have never complained to my daughter because I believe family is very important. It's just that my children are all grown up. My youngest moved out 4 years ago, and my husband and I had hopes to remodel. We didn't expect them to be living here this long. On Christmas Eve, my daughter gathered us all around and announced they were having baby number 7. Everyone was all excited, but I felt dread. That would mean another child in our house and with not much room. I looked over at my husband. I could tell he felt the same. We discussed later and decided we're not gonna put up with it. We're gonna have to ask him to move out. Last night at dinner, I brought it up to my daughter and her boyfriend, and we told them they have 2 months to find a place because we just cannot take another kid.
Yeah.
My daughter started crying, saying she couldn't believe I'd throw her to the streets for having a baby, that this was completely unfair and not enough time. I told her I was sorry. It was painful for me as well, but these living conditions were impossible. She demanded I give her more time or she'd go to the courts, and I told her, newsflash, the courts only gives you 30 days. She then said my grandchildren were going to be homeless because I was selfish. She made a Facebook post asking for rooms to rent because she's pregnant and has nowhere to go, and her family don't give a shit about her. Am I the asshole?
Right. No. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I mean, when it first was read, the title,
it's wild.
I was like, no, because like it'll be a different story if she was 16 or something like that, or maybe 20. Yeah, because that's still teens. Yeah, obviously, Tween podcast. Hello. But that's a different story. When you're 27, you're married. He's a full-time chef. You have a job. Yeah. You definitely are just you're being like you're just smuggling off your mother. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're just
smuggling. That's not the word, babe.
I know, but I was gonna keep on going like it was because my bad. Yeah, just let me have my moment.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're just kind of you're just taking from your mother, and see, I liked it better when I said smuggle.
I was gonna say, I think the word you meant was like feeding off.
No,
like being a parasite.
Yeah, but I kind of like the one I said.
Okay, smuggle. I mean, it's
so it's kind of like you're smuggling off your mother.
Yeah, smuggling off your mother.
And you're just taking like too much. You're asking for too much. You're 27 years old. You have a job.
Exactly.
If it would be a different story if maybe she didn't even have a husband.
Yeah.
She like, you know what I'm saying? No.
She's getting child support, mind you. She's getting child support from the other 2 baby daddies.
Yeah.
So she's having not only her paycheck, but 2 other technically paychecks.
Yeah.
Technically, she has 4 paychecks coming to her because her boyfriend, because she's not married, but it's her boyfriend that's bringing in money also. So you guys are paying 4 paychecks every single month come in.
She just doesn't want to pay rent.
Like, I understand kids are expensive, especially since they range from 10 years old to 11 months. She has like 4 paychecks, like I said, coming into the house or coming into her paycheck or her bank account technically. I understand from like 10 years old to 11 months. I'm not going to hold you depending on where you live at. The 10-year-old don't need that much. Like, 10-year-old's not needing like a full like child support check.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually crazy because it's actually more money because she has. So like she has 6 kids, right?
It also depends where she lives though.
So that means like she has 2 kids probably for the first baby daddy, 2 kids for the second baby daddy, and then probably 2 kids for the third one. Like,
sure, but we're gonna be different.
We're gonna probably like even it out, but I want to even it out because I also want to know, like, because that means if that's the case, that means the first 2, right? Like the first baby daddy is paying like 2 kids child support, so that means she's getting extra money technically. Again, like she
just doesn't want to pay rent. That's literally
but she's not getting like it's a lot of money that she's getting. I'm not gonna hold
because
you
honestly,
and be like,
a
child
house
support is
big enough for 6 kids. Like that's gonna be a lot.
She said it's crowded. She says it's already crowded.
It's already crowded in her house, but yeah, her getting a house for 6 kids is gonna be a bill.
Yeah,
but she has the ability to do that. To you know, get a house for all 6 of your kids. Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't think the mom's the asshole for that.
I don't think so either.
I especially since she said like her youngest one had moved out and then she was like, oh yeah, we're gonna remodel, and then it looked like this one moved in because of they got evicted and she just didn't want her grandkids to be homeless.
Actually, maybe she just got evicted and she moved with her mom and she realized how good it was that she did not have to pay for that.
Yeah.
And she was like, she said, let's just stay. Yeah. She got a little bit too cocky when she said number 7's on the way. Hold on.
That means y'all fucking in your mama house.
Hold on.
That means y'all fucking in your mama house.
Hold on.
That means y'all fucking in your mama house. That's a little bit gross. I'm not gonna hold you.
I did not even hear you the first time you said that.
Nah, like I had to repeat that because it's like, nah, let that simmer. Like that means they was fucking in her mama house. Like, yeah, that's disrespectful. So instead of y'all, I don't know, taking y'all mom's asses to go find like extra jobs, y'all fucking.
Yeah, that's what that's all unprotected sakes. Honestly, and the mom's a babysitter in a way. That's free help. That's free childcare that they got. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's fucked up.
I would be stressed. I'd be like, I already went through this. I already had as many kids as I wanted.
My kids grown.
My kids all grew up. I already raised all my kids.
I'm literally
I love my grandbabies, but I'm only supposed to see them every a couple weeks.
Exactly. Okay? I'm supposed to just pop in. Everyone goes,
throw a
Grandma, toy. Grandma. And you're like, here, baby. Here, put this $20 in your little the last time that I gave you $20. Like that's what you're supposed to do as a grandparent.
Throw a toy at the kid's head and be on your merry way.
And fucking bounce.
Yeah,
and get your fucking doonies clapped. I don't fucking know. Like she 45
and your Pampers.
Exactly.
Oh, she 45.
She's 45. Not her Pampers. No, like
she said, 40. Grandma.
I was she's been a grandma for a while.
No, really. She probably got pregnant at 16 or something like that.
Yeah, the oldest one is 10. Yeah, she definitely had a kid like when she was a teenager. So I think she just gotten used to like, well, my mom's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's gonna help me.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I would never.
I feel horrible for her. Actually,
I feel bad for the mom
because she probably also doesn't even want conflict with her daughter. Like,
hell no, her daughter but she literally did, and her daughter blew it out of proportion.
Her daughter could be spiteful and just like be like, you can't see my kids no more. I'll be devastated.
Yeah,
I'll be like, what do you mean?
I mean, her daughter just blew it out of proportion. She literally blew it out of fucking proportion, and said she went on Facebook and was like, oh.
That's blasting.
Yeah, she was like, she said, I need a place to like rent, like a room to rent because my family don't give a shit about me. It's like,
you're not even telling the full story, honey.
Girl, like,
honey buns.
Yeah.
And if I was the mom, I'd be like, get off of Facebook. You don't even know how to use that shit.
I'll be like, oh, so you
don't
can go
even know-
on
you don't-
Facebook,
you don't
but
know
you
how to
can't
use
pay
no
for
Facebook.
fucking rent.
That's where all my friends at. Okay, don't embarrass me in front of my friends.
I'll definitely pull that black mom shit. So you got Facebook money
you
now.
got friend, huh?
You got Facebook money now. That's crazy.
You got all the time to talk shit. You need to go and get a realtor.
Get a fucking job because
Get
she's
a
a
realtor.
part-time job. She doesn't even have a full-time job. She's a part-time job. What you got a part-time
You
job
need to go
for?
get a realtor, get your ass a house, and get out of mine.
Exactly.
Did you want to do all that talk? Let's talk.
Nah, let's talk.
talk.
The mom is not the asshole. Conclusion, mom's not the asshole.
Yeah, she is not the asshole.
Daughter, she is the asshole. She's actually the asshole.
She is the asshole.
You know, like this is the ass. She's a hole. That's what she is. Yeah. No, that one I like skimmed it and I was like, I read the first sentence where she's like, I 45 female. My daughter is 27. I said, oh, she need to get the fuck about your house. You cannot be popping out babies, living in your mama's house. I feel like she sneezes and get pregnant.
1, 2.
I feel like she sneezes and get pregnant. Like she get pregnant too easy.
Right.
Girl, you 27.
They be Netflix and chilling.
They need to go find another job. That's what they need to do. She need to get a full-time job.
Maybe she should have just hit her pregnancy like Haley. And then
Like a
when
teenager?
the baby came out, yeah, like a teenager. When the baby came out, I'd be like, what? Number 7. Because now it seems like that seems like a premeditated birth. I mean, it is
First off,
premeditated.
I don't know, like I don't know how y'all family stay, but my family's completely different. That would have gone completely different.
Yeah.
Like my family, like we're pretty close, but my family's also blunt as hell.
Maybe after kid 3 would have been like, you need to get out.
No, my
Not
family's
even-
blunt.
not even get up to
My
6.
family is so blunt. They would have been like, so you had time to be fucking, but you tell me you don't have time to get another job? Because you ain't getting another job. Because you broke. That's what you is. You was fucking broke. So you sitting here fucking this broke nigga. Like my family would have went in. Like they are so blunt. It's actually high-key a little bit embarrassing. It's a little bit embarrassing.
But at least shit gets done.
Yeah, no, like
At least nobody's sitting
my
here
family's the first
pretending-
person to call. Like, if you think that like one of your friends is gonna call you out besides my family, that's a lie. My family will call you out
Yeah.
first.
At least you got y'all ain't sitting here like in each other's face pretending.
Ken?
Yeah,
Oh, hell
pretending
nah.
and maybe what?
Like
No.
I would say my immediate family is like that. Like my nanas and like my aunts and stuff. Like we're like
blunt.
yeah, they're very blunt.
Mm-hmm.
The other part of my family, I would not say that. They definitely say face all the time.
They jump around. They jump around in hoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say because I do have a cousin that I do have beef with.
Oh,
And
not the beef.
No, it's like serious. Like what he did was like he knows what he did, and he knows that it was. I don't care talking about it because I feel like I should put on "Am I the asshole?" because
Are you the asshole?
He is the asshole.
This is the episode to figure
Hey
it
guys,
out. Yeah.
am I the asshole? My like
Female.
I 25 female. Fucking nah, cause like I do have beef with my cousin, and he like did something that was really fucking like gross.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, "That's gross. I can't believe you did that." And then like everybody just like acted like it never happened,
Right.
and like talked to him again. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Fucking like
Like, are we
shun
living in
his
the
ass.
same world?
Shun his ass because
Yeah.
there's no way you're gonna do shit like that. Like fuck him. Like all like fuck him. Like
Yeah.
I don't care. Fuck him. Like
Yeah.
nah, bro. You're not gonna do shit like that. Like that was fucked up.
Disowned.
I that's what I said. I said disown him. Disown him. Cause he's biting. He was basically fucking over the hand that fed him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
How?
I said, hold
How does
on, wait a
work?
minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I'll probably talk about it in one of these podcast episodes.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it now.
Gonna think about it. Think on it.
Let y'all sleep on it. If y'all want it, put it in the comments. If y'all want the exact tea and like names and shit, yeah.
But yeah,
Comment it.
guys, this is the end of this episode.
Is it? I feel like this is one short.
About like 5 minutes.
I feel like it was short.
Do you want to hold out for 5 more minutes? What else do we got to talk about?
Hey, we can talk about whatever. It's just 5 minutes.
I'm
nothing to me.
tired. I need a nap.
No,
I get burnt out.
no,
Yeah.
no sleep for the week. No sleep for the week. Don't do that. Don't try to go to sleep. Sit.
That's how old people be falling asleep.
Oh my god.
They be like arms like this. They be,
and
and then you turn
Yeah,
that you turn that TV off. I was watching that. Turn back on.
Why they fighting?
Now-
They sound like they fighting in they sleep,
They
bro.
basically like toddlers. Like toddlers fight, they sleep. Old people fight in they sleep.
bro.
Yes,
It's not like because they be like choking and shit like. You're like, oh
it's
my
because
God.
they sleeping on their neck. You are asleep on your neck, sir. Get up.
Nah, that shit
Please
used to,
put your head back. Please.
That shit used to scare me.
You need a neck pillow. The ones that you be getting at the airport, you need a neck pillow because
those.
You're gonna kill
are
yourself.
Terrible though.
But you be
I
people
like
be
the
putting them on
memory
the
foam
front.
one.
People be putting them on the front.
How do you do that? That hurt right here.
It does.
That hurts my right here because like people's like, oh, you're wearing it wrong. So I like turned it around. I was like, like it hit like it felt weird. I don't know. That's weird. I'm not gonna hold you. That's fucking weird. But yeah, old people sleeping scare me.
Am I the asshole for thinking old people sleeping?
I, 25 female, don't like when my old grandpa, who is 63 male, sleeps and he sits there and he starts coughing and choking in his sleep.
Watching TV, knowing good and well you was not watching the TV. The TV watching
Why
you.
do they do that? Why do they do that?
They're old. They
I
don't
know why
they have
do
the
that.
audacity. They don't need to answer to anybody.
Oh, I do hate old people. I don't like them. I do like
hate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cause like I hate a certain like archetype of old people.
I hate the ones who have the audacity, who are literally like just so entitled. Like, what are you entitled for?
No, like as you guys know, like I'm a farm tech, so I deal with nothing but old people all day.
Oh.
I hate those old people who come in and just like don't know how to do anything, and it's just like. You know, we've been in the 21st century for 24 fucking years. Actually, we've been dealing with technology for a little bit more than like 40 fucking years.
Yeah.
And you're telling me at your big fucking age, huh, Margaret, at your big age, you don't know how to like maneuver like automatic messaging?
No.
Like you don't know how to go through like the prompts,
honestly.
The prompts in the phone. Like when you pick up the phone and it's telling you, "Hey, do you want to know what if your medication's ready? Just type it." Like you just can't do that. Like
I think that they be capping because my grandpa, when I was doing back doing YouTube, how did he find my channel? He found my channel.
I don't know how.
I'm like no, because
who told?
Who told you? I feel like when they gotta get stuff done, when they gotta get their way and they gotta get stuff done, all of a sudden they know how to use technology.
It has to be because there's too many times where like I've had like old people like come in and they're like that little robot on your phone is just terrible, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not me.
Old people literally go on tangents, like they think the internet is gonna ruin life. They think that
I'm sorry.
They think that it's just like their internet is just such a bad place. Like you just don't. I'm like, yes, there is bad things because it's a reflection of society.
Exactly.
Like there's bad things that happen on the internet, but there's also good things that happen because of the internet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just don't like in psychology it's actually a term and it's called learned helplessness. And it's like they're like, yeah, like you just kind of like don't know.
Yeah.
Like you just
do that.
Yeah, no, they say like certain like people and stuff like that do what's called learned helplessness, where it's like you just don't want to do it because you're like, I don't want to do it because then I'm gonna have to do it every time.
Yeah. Did you see that one post where the guy was literally like, yeah, I just do like if my wife needs help with anything, I just do it horribly so that she never asks me again. Like what?
I don't even want to start talking about men that exist on TikTok. I did see a TikTok that was like, girls, it is 2024.
And that's a good way to put it too. Men that exist on TikTok. Because it's like a lot of men that you actually meet in real life, they're not the way they're
not
described.
all the way
like,
terrible.
There's a
sometimes.
lot of men who have intellect. We found this out this year.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
This year, we accidentally stumbled upon this. Men have thoughts and emotions and feelings, and sometimes they're intellectual.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes that's like actually wow. Like
so
we actually started laughing because we were like, what the fuck?
That is so crazy from what the internet told us. Like no. But yeah, I feel like men do get a bad rep. They're all the things that they say are truthful. Some men, some things are truthful.
I think the issue is that there are men who just like marry people or just do things with people that they don't honestly like fully feel committed to.
Yeah.
So they treat them like shit because they're not fully committed to them.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They're gay.
Yes, right.
So like they're not fully committed to this person. And then because they're not fully committed to this person, it's like they just treat them like shit. And then that person has to like romanticize it, being like, oh my god, like my husband's so funny, like look what he did, like isn't this funny? Like that thing that was going around TikTok where it was that lady in her vows, And like this nigga
Yeah.
was like, I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate everything about you. I hate the way that your fucking breath smells in the morning. I hate how you look. Like it was like high key. Like he was like dogging on her, and the whole way she was like, like at her own wedding, like sitting there laughing, kikiing. I was like, he wasn't
that would
like
be me walking right back down the aisle.
it wasn't like he was specifically saying like I hate you this, I hate you that, but he was just like. Yeah,
like
he
the
was
love?
so unenthused. Like his
Right.
vows, he didn't cry in his vows. He really was just like, yeah, I'm kind of here so you can wash my laundry, kind of like on that line.
Yeah.
And she's like,
I think
I was like, girl, if you don't get the fuck up, because I'd have been like, perfect, take this fucking ring. Like,
yeah.
take the ring, because I'm not doing this shit no more.
I think it's a great conversation to have, like talking about men and like really like what are you doing? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the same time, there's like a line between reality and the internet where it's like you think like if you look at it only through the lens of the internet,
Yeah.
it's like you only think all men are like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very true. Because like I said, like not all men,
But
'cause-
most men.
Yeah,
Geez,
'cause-
most men.
No, it's literally most men.
Mhm.
Like I said, because we exactly this goddamn year we also found out. We
It's
also
like,
found
it's
out
literally- it's-
sometimes men aren't for the girlies,
They're not.
and that's
Yeah.
a little bit that's alarming.
Yeah.
Men
It's
sometimes
really
are
a
not for the girlies.
juxtaposition. It's a juxtaposition. Like you
Yeah.
really gotta find out like who that man is. Like you gotta know, because if you don't know, you could get yourself in some serious trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, seriously. So that's why
Yeah.
it's like I feel like it's kind of funny.
It's a little
'cause-
scary, but it's like
Yeah, no, I just find it really funny though.
try to have a little hope. I don't know. I don't even know.
I was gonna say I don't know. I find it really funny though because it's just like it's because it's like, you know, people are like, oh, like women are like this. I'm like, I've never met a woman like really mean. Like, you know how like some like women are like, women are bitches. I'm
Yeah.
like, I haven't met that many women that are bitches.
I haven't met that many bitches.
Yeah, like I haven't met like women that we would deem as like bitches.
Right. Like a villain.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I've met women that are bitchy, like they just had like a really bad day or something. But I've never met like a woman where it's like I actively see her go out of her way to fuck somebody over.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
But I have seen men treat people like shit too many times. Like too many times. Like I feel like you being a man or like some men believe like they are the better gender and they just act like it. Like they just walk outside and just act like it. And it shows.
Yeah.
Because they're assholes.
And I stay far away.
Ooh. It's
stay
like
far away.
my radar pops up and I'm like, ooh.
Like ooh, like yeah. Like there's just a few that you just gotta yeah, you just gotta back away slowly, because
Not even I run. I run.
I gotta back away slowly facing them, because they will stab me if I turn around. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I just
Yes.
run. They ain't that fast. They ain't that fast.
You think that way.
No, men ain't that fast.
They're gonna come for you.
I don't care. Men ain't that fast. They not that damn fast.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this
Yes,
episode.
thank you guys.
We hope to continue.
We hope to. We're gonna continue.
We're gonna continue.
I don't know why she keeps not manifesting shit.
I'm sorry. You guys, please subscribe.
Please like,
Please
comment,
like.
and
Please
subscribe.
comment. Please subscribe.
Hit
Follow
that
us.
subscribe
Follow
button
us on the
that's down
socials.
there.
Follow us on Twenteen Podcast on Instagram,
Tween
Twitter,
Tea Podcast,
Facebook. Yes, we got the Facebook.
We got Facebook. Do we
Barely.
actually?
Yeah. I'm about to.
Do you want to manage the Facebook?
I'm
I'm not gonna hold you. I got a Facebook.
I honestly don't know how to use
I don't know how to use
Facebook. I don't know, but
I was like, I don't know how to use Twitter. I don't know how
I'm
to
gonna
use
figure
Twitter.
it out. Yeah.
Facebook.
Anyways,
I'm gonna have to ask my nana for that one. My nana might just run our
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry. Anyways,
Again, like, comment,
yeah,
and
like,
subscribe.
comment, subscribe, follow our socials, and we will see you next week.
Woo,
CNK signing out.
We got that one last time.